Hello, everyone. RBJ Kim Kid here, back with some more 100 Line Last Defense Academy. And this will most likely be the final part of the Box of Calamity route. I know technically we have one more choice to make. Or not one more choice, we have a choice to continue off of. But we're on day 74, 75, so it's not going to take that long. And I feel like this route down here where we agree with Hiroko is the best route, probably. Even though, if I'm being completely honest, in the last part, we kind of got what I think is probably what might actually be the best ending so far. I mean, yeah, Nozomi died, but, like, Takumi didn't seem too broken up about it. But, yeah. So, yeah, in the last video, we got a couple of endings. Or did we only get one ending? Maybe we only got one ending. I don't know. No, I think we got two. But yeah, anyway, we're continuing onward. So yeah, by the end of the last video, Kurara died, and then Gaku's like, "Oh, it's a curse. We gotta like do something." I'm pretty sure we're about to do an exorcism and/or a seance. And then why I picked Gaku's like, this is what I think is that the ending, like this route this branch that we're currently on, where we started with Gaku, this is going to lead to one ending. It's either going to be ending 34 or 36. Which are one of the endings that we need. And then the route with Hiroko, where we decide on Hiroko, will give us ending 35 and either 34 or 36. That's how I feel. Because those are the only three endings we have left. It's 34, 35, and 36. We have all the other endings on this route. We just have those three left. So, anyway, that's why I think we're going to ask Shion for is help with a seance. Could you run that by me again? You think that all these murders have been because of a curse. So now we want to find a way to get rid of it. It's probably invader ghosts who are causing this curse. So you figure we need some kind of invader ritual to deal with them. Huh? Have you found anything in here about like exorcisms and stuff? Are you sure about this, Takumi? You really think it was a curse that killed the others? No. I do. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. Alright, you stupid idiot. In that case, I'll make that my priority too. There are a few things I've already read that might help. They should be in this pile over here. For real? Awesome! I know we can count on you. Come on, Takumi. It's research time. We got a curse to break. Anything that looks even a little bit doable, we do it. Nothing is off the table. Yeah. If we try a whole bunch of rituals, one of them's bound to make these spirits move on to the great beyond. Right. And if we do that, the curse will be broken. We can take back control and stop having to worry about all this weird stuff. Gaku, Shion, and I spent the whole day in the library looking through document after document. We uncovered several purification rituals used by past generations of invaders, and learned everything we could about them. Okay. This is so stupid. This music. It's an invader funeral song I recreated from the stuff in the library. It's friggin' Veshnes's theme. Pretty sure I nailed it too. It's scary how talented I am sometimes. Yeah, it's pretty amazing to put together a whole song in just one day. Oh. Well. I was wondering what all this racket was. I should have known you two would be responsible. Laugh all you can, Hiroko, but this track is gonna save us all. If that's what makes you feel better, then by all means, do whatever you want. I'll even let this disturbance of the peace slide. Wait, what? Disturbing the peace. Look into my eyes. I don't care anymore. Now tell me the things you letting about behind my back. Last Defense Casino. How have I never noticed that before? She really hates our guts. No, she just really thinks we're stupid, because we are. Get her, man. She's the one who won't open her mind to the truth. Come on, we got more composing and arranging to do. Huh? Really? Yeah. This isn't the only song I found in those old documents. Gotta try all of them just in case the first one doesn't work. I'm also gonna put them all together into one big ultimate funeral dirge mega mix. Dirge of Cerberus, we'll call it. Sounds good. Let me know what I can do to help. 76. Yep. Disturbing the... what's that smell? It's like ditch water? Are you supposed to... Is that supposed to be dishwater? Although I guess grand dishwasher... Well, Dishwater. Ditchwater? Maybe. Maybe that. I don't know. It's like ditchwater, or a cesspool, or the inside of my room. Hey, why does your room smell? That's the smell of salvation. It's special ultra strength purifying incense. It's practically guaranteed to give away evil spirits. I think it's gonna make me go away too. You're not planning to burn that all over the school, are you? Sorry, we don't know where the spirits could be coming from. Gotta cover all our bases. I'd really prefer if you didn't. Are you possessed, Nozomi? Are you possessed? Are you gonna try to kill us? Because you've tried to kill us in like all the other routes, I believe. Let me look at that. Chapter select again. Okay, so you didn't try to kill us until day 92. But then you also tried to kill us at some point up here too, at some point, so. It's enough like my BO that I can probably get used to it, but I'd feel bad for everyone else. Show a little perspective, guys. This smell's gotta prevent anyone else from dying. Perhaps, but don't worry. Tomorrow's batch will be even more effective. Wait, you're going to keep burning this? Of course! You know what they say? Ron wasn't exercised in a day. I don't think Ron was exercised at all. I'm sorry, but I've never heard anyone say that. Yeah, me neither. Don't ruin this for me. Bro, you're ruining it for us. It's interesting how, like, Gaku's has, like, somewhat of a... It feels weird. Not really feels weird, but it's kind of weird how it feels like Gaku does have, like, a route focus or a branch focus on both of the routes that involve the boxes, which is crazy. A higher order exorcism? Yes. You can think of it like a special ritual to get rid of wraiths. Huh? It takes 3 days in total. But all the sources say it's incredibly effective against any and all malicious presences. Huh? It's really that powerful. This is it. This will solve all our problems, baby. Perhaps. But considering how strong it is, it needs a lot of preparation. You need holy water drawn from a particular spring and coals for the sacred fire. Also, a medical herb that only grows on the highest mountains in this region. Huh? Unless you can get those things, we can't even start the ritual, let alone see it through to the end. Does sound like that'll be hard to get our hands on. But if it can really break this curse, it'll be worth the trouble. Yeah, that's the spirit. We'll psych ourselves up today and start looking for the stuff tomorrow. Project Exorcism the Wraith and Save the Day is on. I think I was supposed to, did I say exorcism? Or did it actually say exorcism? I think it was supposed to be exercise. Huh? Yeah, it was exercise. I'm a dumbass. Hey, Gaku, you ready to go? Yeah! Are you ready? This is gonna be a pretty intensive journey. I know. Come on, let's get going. And so, Gaku and I left the school and went off on our search. Our objective was to find the 3 items necessary to perform the Wraith exorcism. Those items were holy water, coals from a sacred fire, and special medical herbs. We wandered far outside the wall of fire in search of them, but we didn't find anything of the sort. The sun descended as we searched, and soon night fell. We gave up on the search for the day and trudged back to the school. Disturbing the peace. Guess you guys are still around, huh? Do you even care about how potentially screwed we all are right now? Takamaru. Yeah! Of course we do! Everything we've been doing is to get us unscrewed, you know. Yeah? You seriously think playing that messed up music and burning that weird smelling crap and just wandering around outside is gonna do us any good? If you really want to help, take a shift keeping watch or something. We tried that and it didn't work. The murders just kept on coming. Now we're attacking the root of the problem. It's just giving me a headache. Fine, whatever. Do what you want. Not like you'd be any help anyway. Sorry, Takemaru, but I've made my choice, no matter how fucking stupid it was. This is how I'm going to fix things. Let's go, Gaku. We need to get that stuff for the ritual. Disturbing the peace. Look into my eye. Now tell me the things you got and about behind my back. The tenacity. With that, Gaku and I went searching once more. But the outside world was vast. To find 3 items we sought wouldn't be a simple matter. Our attempts were as fruitless as the day before, and it soon grew dark. And so that day's search came to the same unfortunate ending. Come think of it, I haven't seen that ghost woman in a while. Maybe all these countermeasures are starting to take effect. I like to think they are, but I can't let my guard down. For all I know, she could be waiting to strike when I least expect it. For now, I have to concentrate on getting everything we need for the ritual. It was the 3rd day of our search. We walked around until our legs grew stiff. But of course, we still couldn't find a single one of the 3 items we needed. As the darkness of the night set in, Gaku and I dejectedly returned to the school. We were met with good luck that day. We were halfway up the mountainside of shrouding greenery. There we found a pure spring flowing with pristine water. After all of our long searching, we finally arrived at the right place. How did you know it's the right place? So this is the spring of purity you've been looking for? Woo! I knew we could find it! It's so clean and sparkly. It almost feels sacred, in a way. Just would need to be for a ritual like... Quit being so uptight! Springs like this don't come around every day. Might as well have some fun with it. Take this! Oh, now you've done it. Think the sacred water is here for you to play around in? You're doing the same, aren't you? You started it. Man, I wish we had some girls here. Let's just get the water and get going. Right. Better take enough so we don't have to come back later. It was Gaku who first suggested that the other 2 items could also be in the mountains. Well, I mean, frickin' one of them is straight up a medical herb that's on top of a mountain. Trusting that idea, I followed him to the same mountain we made our way through the day before. We went past the spring we found, and after a few hours, Gaku's guess turned out to be right. For the second item in a slight clearing in a deep thicket. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. This must be the coals we need for the ritual. What are hot coals doing inside the mountain anyway? Maybe we got struck by lightning, and these embers are what's left of the fire that it caused? You can see how people would consider a strange phenomenon like that to be sacred.
Yeah!
Yeah? I guess that makes sense. By the way, got bad news. What is it? You know how I brought along a bunch of torches so we could keep the flame going? Well, this place is a lot further away than I thought. We might not have enough. Won't be for nothing if it goes up before we get back. That just means we gotta run! It's a full-on sprint all the way to the school. A sprint, huh? Day 83. It was our 6th day of searching, and we spent it climbing that same mountain as if something was guiding us. We've been blessed with good fortune day after day, and as we neared the summit, our luck held steadily as we successfully found the last item. Oh, it was like weird. This is the herb we need, right? Must be! Let's pick as much as we can find and head back! Wait, if we do that, this plant could go extinct. I'm all for taking some extra, but taking all of it's going overboard. It's a little late for that, don't you think? Once we get to day 100, it's gonna get torched along with everything else anyway. What's the difference if it dies out a couple of weeks earlier? I get your point, but... Come on, can't we just leave a little of it behind? Seriously? Why? I just think this ritual should be, you know, reverent, respectful. Taking all these sacred herbs feels like something that could call down divine punishment on us. Maybe there's something in that. Okay, we'll leave a couple of springs as they are. Do your best to leave while you still can, little guys. To live while you still can, little guys. How considerate. Day 84. Yep. So it's going to take 3 days if we start today. All right. Got everything we need. Are you ready? Just have to chant these sacred verses, right? And that sounds easy enough. Keeping it going for 3 whole days might be a strain, but it's not so bad compared to what we've been through already. You better get started. You never know when the curse might strike again. Let's do this.
Exorcize vel, stirrups live. Exorcize vel, stirrups live.
Oh. Spirits leave this place. Oh, evil spirits leave this place. That's what he's saying, but it's backwards. This is actually hilarious.
Exorcize vel, stirrups live. Exorcize vel, stirrups live.
Disturbing the peace again, you two.
Disturbing the peace. Look into my eyes.
What are they doing?
Beats me. Just ignore them.
Exorcize vel, stirrups live. Exorcize vel, stirrups live.
Stupid.
Exorcize vel, stirrups live.
Fucking morons.
Exorcize vel, stirrups live.
Exorcize vel, stirrups live. Exorcize vel, stirrups live.
Exorcize.
It's funny how this and shit looks very straight up. Just replace that. Just swap the I and the H in this with how shite.
Exorcize vel, stirrups live.
Exorcize vel, stirrups live. Exorcize vel, stirrups live.
Gakko and I continued chanting all the rest of the day again. The sun set and rose again and set again. But we didn't stop. We couldn't let anything interrupt the ritual. We kept it going for 3 days and 3 nights, and then... Disturbing the peace! Is this when Del Shah shows up? It's morning. The ritual's finally over. We don't have to worry about the wraith anymore, right? Here's hoping. We should probably...
Intruder.
Enemy attack. Come on, Gaku. Right. Now the curse is gone. I'm not about to lose to some regular old living invaders. Have we had this set up before? Show starts to start the show, huh? I thought you'd be too busy chanting your magic words. It would be so much easier if that worked to get rid of invaders, too. Come on, Hiroko, don't be too hard on them. I can't help it. I'm so tired of all that ridiculous hocus pocus they've been doing. Not like how that good classic hit Hocus Pocus by Disney is. Say what you want. We did what needed to be done. Anyway, the invaders are almost here. Right, let's focus on the battle for now. Disturbing the peace. Look into my eyes. Now tell me the things you lied and behind my back. Tenacity. Don't think we've had this up before, because I think no one else died. Or maybe we have had this before. I don't remember. Boom. Hey, Del Shaw. Nice seeing you again, buddy. God of the planet. Bond of my blood, release. Disturbing the peace.
Let us begin. First, I want you to show me your strength.
Keep up the good work, everyone.
Yep.
That's all. What a disappointment. I expected more.
He's so strong!
What do we do?
It's all right. Leave it to me.
You.
I'll do something about him with my ability.
We're definitely at a disadvantage. Takumi, let's use his power.
Okay. Sorry. It's all on you. Yeah. Got it.
Wait, what? So we actually killed Del Shaw there? What the fuck? So I've been wondering, did you really get rid of the Wraith in the end? Tell me you're having second thoughts. Pulling all these rituals and stuff was your idea.
Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong. I haven't changed my mind about the curse being to blame for all this. But like, we only did what we could figure out from those old documents, you know. What if there's some kind of detail or nuance we missed? How can we tell if we actually did the whole thing right? I got it thinking that last night, and now I can't get it out of my head. Maybe you're right. There's only so much we could know about the invader language and culture. And so, there's not really anything we can do about it.
Huh?
Of course there is. It's easy. We just have to carry out the ritual again.
Yeah.
Except we'll do it a little different to account for anything we missed or go wrong the first time. We still have some of the materials left over, so we should be good to go. We keep doing it over and over. It's bound to take effect eventually, don't you think? Hey, you're right. In a situation like this, we can't be too careful. Then it's on. We'll rest up tomorrow and make a fresh start the day after. Sounds good. This is what it takes to keep everyone safe. You can count me in. Okay, so we start tomorrow on day 98. So, or 89. 89, 90, 91. So that'd be 3 days. So we end on day 92, which is, I believe, It's either 92 or 93 where Del Shaw attacked again, but I don't think that's happening. Because it seems like we killed Del Shaw with Shion's attack. I don't know, man. Morning, huh? I'm really used today to prepare my body for tomorrow. Could just spend it like normal and spend some time with someone, but no one wants to hang out with me. Somehow I feel like the others won't want to hang out with me right now. Last thing I want to do is make things even more awkward. In that case, maybe I'll put together some more incense and purifying salt and stuff instead. More than anything, I just need to take it easy. And that's the best thing I can do today. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't let your trouble be crazy. Okay, time to get the ritual started. This version's gonna be more severe than the last one. I hope you're ready. Who do you think you're talking to? I was born ready. That's the spirit. Let's do this.
Exorcize evil, stirrups leave. Exorcize evil, stirrups
Gaku's
leave.
face is just fucking crazy in this one, if I'm being honest.
Stirrups leave. Exorcize evil. Stirrups leave.
They're at it again. They're really into it, too. I wish they'd at least keep it down at night. Nozomi, are you okay? You're looking kind of sickly. That incense they've been burning doesn't really agree with me. Really? It's that bad? Should we talk to them and get them to stop? No. The way they are now, I don't think they'd listen. Just let them get all this out of their system. I'll try to bear with the smell until then.
Is it? I mean, granted, to be fair, I can totally get, people being sickly with some incense. There's some that I've smelled, there's some that I've smelled before that I was like, ooh, that is rough. And I was like, smelling for like 5 minutes or so. I can only imagine how sickly it gets her to feel for smelling for like 24/7, kind of. But I wonder, is she currently being possessed by the Gi that, takes over the living bodies? And is she currently is the Gi being affected by it in a way?
You're too nice for your own good, Nozomi.
Exorcize evil, stirrups leave. Exorcize evil, stirrups leave.
Exorcize evil. Stirrups leave. Exorcize evil. Stirrups leave.
Exorcize evil, stirrups leave. Exorcize evil, stirrups leave.
Exorcize evil. Stirrups leave. Exorcize evil. Stirrups leave.
Exorcize evil, stirrups leave. Exorcize evil, stirrups leave.
Exorcize evil. Stirrups leave. Exorcize evil. Stirrups leave.
Jacka and I continued chanting all the rest of the day again. Sun set and rose again and set again. Kept it up for 3 days and 3 nights, and then... We're finally done. Yeah. What is it today? Day 93? What do you want to do now, Takumi? You know what Gaku really meant by that question. Didn't take any future battles into account. We should have enough time for one more attempt. I say we do it. Can't risk letting this wraith survive.
Yeah.
Nice. I had a feeling you'd say.
Intruder alert.
It's Del Shaw. He's back. Okay, I guess Del Shaw didn't die. Even though, there was no indication saying that he left or anything like that. But what do I know? Now, I'll teach him to mess up with other people's schedules. He had no... There was no dialogue that happened after the fight. It literally just went to the next day after Shion did his attack. So what are we going to do? Is he just going to flat out leave again? because that's what he's been doing all the other times here. He's like, he complains that I was like, oh, you guys aren't focused in this fight. You guys suck.
You're finally here. I was tired of waiting.
He's straight up like, you guys are insufferable. You're not even worth killing. You're not focused on battling. God, you suck. And then like the ghost girl shows up, and he's like, yeah, you're right. They're dumb as rocks. Fine, I'm gonna fucking leave. Whatever. Fuck you.
You brought friends with you this time.
I wanted to come alone, but that woman went and sent them with me.
That woman? Do you mean Vashtas?
Well, that hardly matters. More importantly, let us begin.
Okay, here goes.
To battle!
There. That's all of the cannon fodder dealt with.
Now, just the old man.
Then let's finish this.
How trifling and lukewarm.
Okay,
Is
here we
that all
go.
you've got? Hesitation, fear, sadness. They show in your every move.
We're doing everything we can. You can't just insult us.
How regretful that I was dragged into such a trifling battle. Just what is the value of a battle that ends without seeing the entirety of the opponent's might? Enough. I'll dispatch all of... So, it's you.
Huh? He stopped moving? Isn't this our chance?
It's like someone is standing in front of him.
That's...
But say what you will, I have my own goal. You have a point. You indeed have a point. I will leave.
What?
I said I will leave.
Maybe you guys
Whether I
suck.
kill you or you kill me, it seems the death I seek is not here. I have lost interest. This will do. I shall leave.
You're abandoning the battle?
This should be preferable for you. And it doesn't change the outcome. And you cannot beat her. At this rate, you will be killed. Farewell.
Huh?
With that, Delshaw, the commander, calmly took his leave. Didn't mention anything about coming back, so that was likely the last time we'd ever see him.
Huh?
Phew. Everything's back in its proper place now. Thought putting this stuff away would be easy, but I guess I underestimated how messy it all was. Sorry to make you help with this. The final attack is coming soon, so I have to stay put and save my strength. It's fine. I'm glad to help after all the research and translations you did for us. Can't you still find new ways to set up cleansing charms all around the school? I see. I don't know whether that will help, but you seem happier at least. And if you're happy, I'm happy too. Plan to try the 3-day ritual one more time, so this will be my last chance to clean everything up. There's no telling what will happen when the final attack begins. It's all just a matter of settling our nerves now. Spent most of the day cleaning up the library and chatting with Shion. Just a nice, quiet day. I'll hold the ritual tomorrow, so I'll take it easy today. I'll just prepare myself mentally and... I wonder who it is. Come in. Either Gaku and Nozomi. Or Tsubasa. Hey, Takumi, you got a minute? Tsubasa? Sure. What's wrong? Well, it's getting near the end, you know. I'm thinking of getting everyone together to make sure there's no more murders. Figure we stick together and keep watching shifts. No one else will get attacked. It'll work better the more people we have, so I was hoping you and Gaku would join us. Sorry, but I'll pass. We're going to be busy with this ritual. Don't you think it's time you gave all this ritual stuff a rest? Getting really worried about you. It's better for everyone if we act like a real team for whatever the final battle brings, right? It would mean a lot to me if you could join us. Right. This ritual takes 3 days, so we won't be able to break off and take our shifts. What? Your weird ceremony is more important than the rest of us getting out of this alive? Of course not. We're doing this because we want everyone to survive. Alright, forget it then. See you around, Takumi. Good luck with your ritual. Tsubasa turned her back on me and walked out the door. I watched her go in silence, then lay down on my bed. Hold the ritual again tomorrow. I had to take it easy today.
Huh?
This is it. One way or another, this is our last chance. Let's exercise this wraith once and for all. Yeah, we have to protect our friends.
Isapsiti vel, stirrups live.
Isapsiet ivel, stirrups live. Isapsiet ivel, stirrups live.
Man, what a racket.
At least we'll know right away if anything happens to one of them. You know, because the noise will stop.
Forget them. Those of us who are still sane have to stick together and keep watch.
Right. Let's all do our best for these last few days.
Isapsit ivel, stirrups live. Isapsit ivel, stirrups live.
Isapsiet ivel, stirrups live. Isapsiet ivel, stirrups live.
Isapsit ivel, stirrups live. Isapsit ivel, stirrups live.
Isapsiet ivel, stirrups live. Isapsiet ivel, stirrups live.
Isapsit ivel, stirrups live. Isapsit ivel, stirrups live.
Isapsiet ivel, stirrups live. Isapsiet ivel, stirrups live.
Gaku and I chanted harder and more passionately than we ever had before. Eventually, we reached a state of hyper-focus where we weren't even aware of the passage of time anymore. The next 3 days went by in a flash. Yes, we did it! Yeah, but we can't relax just yet. Huh? Why not? All these rituals should have dealt with the Wraith. That danger's past us now. But there's someone else we still need to deal with. If she's going to attack us one last time, she'll do it today.
Intruder!
See? It's Veshness. She's here. Blech.
Let's get this started.
Let's get it started in half. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in half.
She's here. Get ready.
Just as Hiroko said, Veshness had arrived, calmly approaching from the distance. You could hear everyone's breath hitch. Tension filled the air. Alas, Veshness stood in place. She looked us up and down before she spoke.
Your power and the power of the Second Coming are mine. I shall devour all.
Wicked invaders! Repent your evil ways before your new god!
Nah, I'm good. Takamaru's still alive and Nozomi and myself are alive. If that matters anything, I don't know. This attack, it can't be.
I believe you'd call it an undying flame attack. Now, put yourselves back together and come at me again.
Yeah, it didn't really matter. Even if we keep fighting like this, I can't see us winning against Veshness. I need to create some kind of opening.
Use my power!
Here's my power!
That's right.
Jesus, an undying flame attack. So we should fight fire with fire.
Okay, everyone, here we go.
You win!
Now that you've won, there's only despair in this planet's future. Truly, the worst of all bad endings!
I mean, probably. You're not wrong.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 300 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
Final announcement played just like it had the last time. The scrambled to my feet and ran out the door. Oh man, if I don't make it in time, it'll all be for nothing. The pod was waiting for us in the schoolyard when I arrived. Others were all there too, all except Gaku. Now that's finally over, it feels a little anticlimactic. You think so? Damn, girl, you really are a badass. I fucking love you. Me, I had a hell of a time just dragging myself out of this bed this morning. Don't worry, Takamaru. We all know how hard you fought yesterday. It's obvious you're still tired from that. Are you feeling alright, Nozomi? You're looking even more pale than before. I'm just a little nervous about the idea of flying in this thing. But I'm sure it'll be alright. The war's finally over, so everything will work out fine. I certainly hope so. Even if the fighting is over now, I wouldn't want you collapsing or getting sick. None of them even looked at me as they stepped into the pod. And honestly, I didn't blame them. Turned them down when they asked for my help and prioritized the cleansing ritual instead. They wouldn't stop me from getting in the pod with them or anything, but we were clearly no longer friends. I'd irrevocably tarnished my relationship with these four. Those four, that was 5. That was 5. What do you mean 4? Yo, Takumi! What's with that sour look on your face? Now we reached the end, I can't help wondering, did I make the right choice? Is there a better way to resolve all this? You just love beating yourself up about stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
Think about it. Ever since we started performing those rituals, the killings stopped. There hasn't been a single new victim. Our plan worked. Our hard work paid off. What's so wrong about that? Or are we actually dead? Besides, our fight's not over yet. Huh?
Yeah.
We killed Veshness and now we're about to wipe out all the invaders left on the planet.
Huh?
Just think of all the curses, vengeful spirits something like that is going to create. Our fight against those malicious forces isn't over. It's only just beginning. So I went to the library and grabbed all the books and old documents I could carry. I was wondering what took you so long to get here. I guess that explains it. Come on, let's get on the pod. Don't want to get left behind. Once we get the artificial satellite, we'll have to get started on a whole new set of rituals.
I can count on you, right, Takumi?
Unfortunately, Gaku thrust his fist towards me. I smiled and bumped my own fist against it.
Absolutely. I'm with you all the way, Gaku.
Fuck this ending. This is stupid. Alright, what ending is it? I'm gonna guess this one's gonna be 34. Or 36. Okay. Plam. Put an M instead of an N when I wrote that down. Okay. So this is one of the ones that we needed. I mean, obviously I knew that was going to be the case, but still, I don't like that ending if I'm being completely honest. Oh my god, we're really going to have 10 endings left. I mean, we'll have the two mystery endings left, and then the rest of them are all going to be on that one other route. I was honestly thinking about this. Depends on whenever Storylock 2 shows up, which is obviously got to be on the other route, which is obviously on that route there, which is what we needed for the mystery route, right? I think, where the fuck is it? I thought it was like on day 90 something when that happened. Oh, day 82. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to straight up whenever I get to Storylock 2, depends on how long into that video I am, I might just go straight up here to get this, because then this will end, and then I can do all the other endings on the other route down there, you know, so. Alright, let's do our decision. I'm trying to think of like why that ending was one of the endings we needed to unlock Story Lock 1. And I can't think of a reason. Straight up. Like, is it because we learned about all the minerals, you know, the stuff that we needed for the ritual stuff? Was that it? But that even leaves me with more questions as to why the fuck that's important. Because maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's something that, maybe it does like fight against the Gi or something, but I guess we'll see. People don't become ghosts when they die.
They become statistics.
Wait, was that voiced? Was that voiced? It was not. Huh? We don't need an exorcism because there's no way Karada would come back to haunt us from beyond the grave. There has to be an explanation for all this. Something that we're missing. Has to be. You're not fully convinced You're not even fully convinced yourself. What is this explanation, huh? Why did they all die? Who was it that killed them? Don't know yet. But I swear I'm going to find the truth and explain everything. I think that's enough discussion. It's time for you to back down, Gaku. And Takumi. Well done. Sorry to make you worry. You know, you can't leave Karada like this. Let's get her down and put her body to rest. Of course. We can mourn for her properly once this is finally over. We cut Karada down, buried her next to our other fallen comrades. A storm of different emotions swirled around inside me. Rage, sorrow, remorse. But one thing I wasn't feeling was doubt. It was like the miasma that had been weighing down my thoughts for so long had finally been dispelled. Excuse me. Got up, ate a quick breakfast, and then went back to my room. Need to get my thoughts in order. Let's go over the incidents one more time. Yugama was killed in the bathroom. He was hanged and had his ankles slit open so he bled out as well. We found Mocha in the cafeteria where she'd been stabbed multiple times. Emo was stabbed too. His body was still inside the cage we'd locked him in. The cage was still locked when we found it too. Why did the killer lock it behind them? Were they trying to create a locked-room mystery? But why do that when all of Emo's injuries were clearly pointed to murder? Do they just want to mess with us? And then finally there's Karada. She was hanged and bled out as well. Looking at the murders all together, they fall into two pretty clear groups. Yugama and Karada were hanged and had their ankles cut. Moko and Emo were stabbed. Why the two different MOs? And why cut their ankles? Drains their cryptoglobin so they couldn't be revived? That's what I thought at first. But just making sure the bodies wouldn't be found for a while would do that too. And if that was really about making sure they couldn't come back, the killer could have just thrown them into the dying flames or something. I would get rid of the corpse and make the murder that much harder to trace back to them. The killer's been very careful about covering their tracks, except when it comes to the bodies themselves. Wouldn't it be more advantageous to hide them? And is it significant that those four are the ones who are targeted? Hiroko said that the reason Kako started killing people was because she opened the box. The box. This case really does hinge on that thing. Well, out of all those four, if you remember back to the Mortis liver code, which funny enough hasn't been brought up since, but I guess again it was Kako that brought it up, and she's been out for the whole fucking route. The only one that actually has the number on their body is Ima. So, yeah, I'm actually quite curious. Does their body... I don't think their bodies show the number when they get their cryptoglobin drained out of them because their body, becomes the black mummied. So I don't think those numbers would show up. So you really have to hope that the cryptoglobin doesn't get sucked. Is that something that got mentioned when we found the mortar liver console thing? Is that what they mentioned? It's like, it was basically like if a person dies and can't be brought back to life, but they never mentioned anything about the cryptoglobin getting sucked. But did they even think we could suck up the commander's cryptoglobin and all that stuff? I don't know. So maybe that was something that just wasn't a thought. So who knows? Continue to puzzle over the details of the case long into the evening. Before I knew it, the sun had gone down and my room was cloaked in darkness. Still trying to reach an answer, I reluctantly crawled into bed and soon drifted off. Which ending do you think we're going to get first here? 35 or 34? I'm going to try to get 34 last, but I might actually get that one to be my first one. I guess we'll see. Up and Adam troops! Man, that's our first one we've had. I think it was around here. Oh, yeah, the bear. Oh, hello, Takumi.
Huh?
Hiroko. Are you feeling better now? Ready to actually solve this mystery? Yeah. The portion of ghosts and curses can wait. Right now we have to stop whoever it is who's trying to kill us. You know what's really funny? It somewhat makes sense in all, except for the comedy route. It kind of makes sense that every route on the route where we kill Ado, save for the comedy route, all of those routes involve like some kind of a murder mystery, and then obviously, you can throw the killing game route into the murder mystery kind of thing. Like, the mystery for that is who's the sponsor and the person. Like, we know who the person is behind it, and like we want to know who's under the suit. But and then of course there's murder. There's a lot of murder there. Is the box of Calamity route, is this the only route that has us killing, or has us killed too? Because I believe so. If I have free time, I need to look at that. I need to look at that when I have free time, because I need to look at those routes. I think this is the only one that has some kind of a murder mystery tied to it in a way. I don't need to look at it. I've written down all the endings here, so let me see. Okay, so let's see here. So obviously romance didn't have it. Neither did killing game did. Mystery route did. Coming of age didn't really have one. Veshness route didn't have one. Cult of Takumi didn't have it. Last Defense Academy route did not have it. Casual route didn't have it. Rebellion, Ava, Slasher route did. And Comedy route, so Ato's Red Song. Yeah, no. This is the only route outside of the ones I've mentioned before that didn't have a murder mystery. It's so cold. September, yes, it gets cold, but still. I already read that. Well said. If you hadn't shaped up, I might have to kill you and take over as leader myself. I know I've been kind of useless lately. I'm sorry. Can't you ease up on me a little? You came to your senses before it was too late, so I suppose it's all right. Just don't mess this up. Even though on that route because I've lived through that line where you picked Gaku's route. Like, god damn, you're so fucking stupid. Anyway, if you come here, I assume you're looking for this. Yeah, I thought it might be worth checking it over again. And that's what I did. I examined the box from every angle, in as much detail as I could. No new details jumped out at me, though. It was just a box. The bear attacked us on the route where we kept the box hidden. Or the doll. Whatever the fuck it was. Bear, doll. I mean, it's a doll, but like, whatever. If the animal was like a bear or whatever. And in this route, we did not keep it hidden. But we knew that there was a doll inside, so. Then there was also the doll that had been inside it. Hiroko, you said Kako probably started acting strange because she opened the box at the shrine, right?
Oh.
Yes. So she opened the box, and something inside it made her want to start killing people? That one probably had the gi in it.
Oh.
I don't even know what box that one was. It probably was a, like 6 or whatever, a non-prime number box. I can't say for sure. I don't know very much about myself. I just know that in other timelines, she only became a murderer after opening it.
Oh.
My only guess is that the box was the cause of her behavior, somehow. You assumed it was. That means whoever's behind all this also opened the box, right? I wouldn't be so sure. Ima opened it, and he didn't turn into a serial killer. Well, that's true. I'm curious about the doll. I mean, yeah, it's true. But it's freaking Nozomi. It's Nozomi. Because, I mean, yes, all 3 of us were in that room. Actually, who died? Yugamu died before. And then Moko died. So maybe it wasn't Nozomi? It can't be Nozomi who did at least Moko and Yugamu then. But she could have done Ima and Karada. Because Nozomi is somehow possessed by the gi in other timelines. But then again, it could be the whole maybe it jumped from someone else to Nozomi and then from someone else as well after Nozomi. So I don't know. I'm curious about the doll. Do you think the other box had something like this in it too? Who knows? Perhaps Tekamaru was on the right track when he said we need to find another one to figure things out. And there's one more thing I don't understand. Why was this box in the cafeteria when I found Moko's body? Takumi, we're not on the Call of Takumi route anymore. Don't make those noises. Sorry. Wait, what? What's the Call of Takumi route? Never mind. God, you know what? God, could you just imagine? Although it seems like Hiroko seems to like know about routes that didn't happen. Granted, like she learns about routes that we don't experience as the player. But then again, it's like the line where Kako kills us is like, okay, that was, basically the first choice on here where, we chose to attack the Shade, aka it was Kako, and then we skipped all the way to day 100, and we found Hiroko, and it's like, yeah, you are a fucking idiot. Everyone's already dead. So, but could you just imagine, again, I don't know how it works. Does she only remember, I don't know how her time powers work. Maybe it gets explained in the last route. But I'm so curious, does she only remember the routes where she dies of that in them at? Or does she remember all the routes? Because God, it's one thing where I kind of wish I didn't get that far on that one route with Hiroko, because I remember she did kind of explained it a little bit in a way about how her time travel works. But I don't think she ever mentions, because she says like we never make it back to the satellite in any route. Like, she says that. So that's what makes me believe that she only remembers the ones where she dies. And she doesn't know about any of the ones where she's alive. I don't know. Like, I remember that part, which, again, where she mentions that we never make it to the satellite, like, no matter what. Like, maybe even, like, we get on the escape pod and go, but, like, we never actually reach it. But then again, in the Cult of Takumi route, Overlord, we do. So it's like, I don't know. It's, again, hopefully it's something that gets explained in the route here. So they're kind of discussing some more, and threw around a couple of theories. We didn't come to anything conclusive, though. Our 75th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close. Our heads still filled with confusion and unanswered questions. Yeah, that is curious as to why did Moko have a box? Or whoever killed Moko had the box and they just dropped it. And maybe whoever had the box put the box in there with a doll that actually meant nothing. I don't know. Day 76, I spent most of the day mulling over things over. Walked around school looking for clues too. I re-examined all the crime scenes, hoping to find something I'd missed the first time around. The search didn't yield any results, though, and all too soon the day was almost over. Hey, we still never learned where the fucking tunnel went in that one cage. Why the fuck have we never? We just like, oh look, there's a tunnel in this cage, and then we just like, who cares? No use trying to see what's in there. The nighttime announcement played like usual, and then he appeared. Hey, Shion. Hello. It's been a while. I think I finally have something to report. What is it? Before I tell you, I'd like to get your thoughts on what's been happening here. Okay, I haven't really come up with anything definite yet. I proceeded to tell Shion everything I'd managed to figure out so far. I see. Kako changed because of a strange box, and now you need another one to move things forward. In that case, I think you'll find what I have to say helpful. Really? What'd you find out? Well, most importantly, there seems to be a legend regarding the Box of Blessings in Invader Society. Supposedly, there are 7 of them scattered around the world, and anyone who finds one will find happiness. So what Ava said was true? I don't think so. There's also corresponding legends about the Boxes of Calamity. This was mentioned in even older sources. They say there are a total of 6 of these boxes hidden around the world. So, what does that mean? Both of the legends seem to be legitimate, but there's one other important detail. Apparently, Boxes of Blessings and Boxes of Calamity look almost the same. The patterns on the boxes are also the same, but their number of symbols is different. So at first glance, one likely won't be able to tell if a box is one of blessings or calamity.
It had a particular design on it. In your culture, I think you call it a moon.
What the fuck do you call it then?
It was a little wooden box adorned with a moon design.
I'm pretty sure Ava mentioned the Box of Blessings had a moon design on it. Huh? That's right. But the same is true for Box of Calamity. So wait, okay, so they had 2 through 12. Because it's a total of 13, right? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then they had one with 17. Or did it go to 13? I think it went to 13, right? Yeah. So it had 13 and then it had 17. And it was all prime numbers, right? So it was 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and 17. Those were the 7 boxes of blessings. So that means 4, 6, 8, 10, 9, 10, and 12 are the boxes of Calamity. And the one box that we have has 4 on it, so that's one of the boxes of Calamity. I don't remember how many moons were on the box that was already open. It was probably 6, I think. I mean, it was obviously one of the boxes of Calamity, but still. However, it seems that the box of Calamity have a certain order to the number of moons. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about that order. In any case, I think Ava initially said nothing about the existence of the boxes of Calamity. As I said before, boxes of blessings and boxes of Calamity bear striking similarity. You unfortunately did not find the old man on this route, so you would not learn about the boxes of Calamity. So, fuck you, I guess. So if anyone were to try to find a box and not aware of the boxes of Calamity, that person would be certain it was a box of blessings and open without hesitation. Supposing it was a box of Calamity in which a wraith was sealed. So that was Ava's goal. I believe she planned to let you guys open the box of Calamity in order to wipe out the Special Defense Unit. And she came up with that plan so quickly? The point is, this wraith is something Ava genuinely thought could do us harm. It's not something abstract like bad luck, but a genuine, tangible threat. The box Kako opened up at the shrine, and the one you found in the cafeteria. Even if we count those as 2 separate ones, there's still 4 boxes of Calamity out there somewhere. If we can find one, we might be able to figure out what happened to Kako. You're right. I thought so too. But this confirms it. Thank you. Was I able to help out a little? I'm glad. Yay, I like Xion. I think he's the best character in this game, even though he gets like the least amount of screen time for obvious reasons. With a smile, Xion faded away. I also hate the fact that he only gets a name. He gets a name in 2 routes, and one of them's just fucking called Flame Boy. Like, fuck off. Finally, we had some new, definite information. I was so excited that night I could barely sleep at all. Take it easy. Up and out of jumps! After breakfast, I relayed everything that Xion told me the night before to everyone in the cafeteria. Gotcha! That makes things a lot more simple. Just gotta find the box and that'll show us the bastard who started this whole mess, right? Whether or not it'll get us that far, it's certainly a solid lead at least. And on top of that, knowing that there are other boxes is pretty big. It means that we should be able to find them if we look for them. So, how do we do that? If I knew the box is sent, I'd try to sniff them out with my unsightly pig snout. Hey, count me out. Those boxes will curse as we open them, won't they? Hard pass. No one said a word about any curses. So, you think you know what will happen if you open them? True, I don't. We still need to have to find them. Why don't we all go look for them? Also, it's kind of funny how, and granted, maybe that's because in this text they didn't mention it, but like on this route, it's like, oh, if you find 1 box of blessings, you know, you'll be blessed or whatever. There was nothing the whole like find all 7 of those boxes and you'll get a wish granted, like how it is on the box of blessings route. In the Ava route, did she mention that too? I know she mentioned the boxes of blessing and boxes of calamity, but I don't. Yeah, I think she did mention the fact that if you found all 7, you got a wish granted. I think she mentioned that on the Ava route. Granted, it was a whole like, oh yeah, this is something that our culture has, and then it was like, fuck you, don't bother with that again. So, we still have to find them. Why don't we all go look for them? But wouldn't it be dangerous to leave the school empty? Yeah, maybe we should just stick to a group of 3. I'll go on my own. Takimaru. It's like I told you before. Right now ain't the time to hold us back here. Up back here. The only choice we got is to split up and search. What? And leave the school empty? I don't know about that. Shall we find those boxes? We keep getting picked off until we're wiped out. Gotta do this together or make sure we find them fast as possible. You get that? But still. I told you can count me out. Calm down, Takamaru.
Hey!
Whatever. I'm going. I'm bringing home a box. Split up the rest of the work however you like. Hey, Takamaru, wait. Let him go. He's not the kind to get himself killed. And so, what's wrong with him? It's not like him to be so reckless. Is he possessed by the gi? A thug that doesn't like to be reckless. What do you even call that? Maybe he's thinking about Karada's death. About Karada? Takamaru went searching for the box before she died, remember? If you'd found the box then a fair bit of the mystery would have been solved, and Karada may not have died. That thought makes him feel responsible for it. The arrogance, putting that much blame on himself. He's such a gentle soul. In any case, Hiroko and I will go search for the box. Well, I guess that makes 3 of us if we count Takamaru taking off on his own. Okay, we're counting on you. Good thing there's no attacks that ever happen in the middle of the day. They happen either right away in the morning or at night. Though I guess to be fair, the only time we've ever had an attack at night was when Ava attacked. That is actually no. No. On Route 0, there were 2 night attacks. It was the second commander, or did that happen? Yeah, it was the second commander where Tsubasa and Gaku joined us. That happened at night, and then Ava's attack. Those were the only ones that happened at night on Route 0, and the only fights that happen now in all these other routes have only been the Ava fight. There's been no other attacks at night that has ever happened, which is fucking crazy, honestly. And so our search for the boxes had begun. But no matter how many times we tried over and over and over and over and over and over, our searches always came up empty. Are we skipping a days or what? Hiroko and I suddenly made our way back to the school. Is it a different day? Are we skipping days? Kind of wish we were skipping days. Okay, we are. Okay, 78. All right, day 80. What's happening on day 80? I think the next time we get a battle is when Del Shaw shows up. Started searching for the box with renewed vigor, but to no avail. Even after all the time, coming back empty-handed never got any less disappointing. It was like we were cursed. Not literally, of course. And unbeknownst to me, there was another misfortune waiting to befall us. Oh shit, is Tsubasa dead? I would hear about it from Nozomi the next morning. I think Tsubasa's dead because she's the one that dies on the other route, right? What? The one...
What? Takimaru still hasn't come back?
Or that. Which honestly, much better than Tsubasa being dead. No, he went off on his own yesterday morning, and no one's seen him since. Could something have happened to him out there? Come on, this is Takimaru we're talking about. He can handle himself. See? This is why I said we shouldn't act alone anymore. We're gonna get picked off like victims in a horror movie. If we were in a horror movie, I think you'd be the third one to be killed off. Or the first. Shut up! You're gonna jinx it! You don't think the Inferior's got the jump on him, do you? Oh, he could have fallen off a cliff and broken his leg, and now he can't move. That sounds scarily plausible. So now we have to search for him as well. How exasperating. Nozomi, did Takamaru mention which direction he was going in when you saw him yesterday? I think he said he was going to explore the art gallery ruins. The art gallery, huh? You know, I'm going to say this. I think I like more so the Box of Blessing routes because that's the actual one where we actually saw things. I think I like the Box of Blessings route because we actually got to saw those areas that we saw whenever we did the explorations. We actually got to saw like inside those buildings, inside those ruins and such like that. So I actually kind of like that aspect of the Box of Blessings route. So that was always nice. Yuriko and I paired up for the day and searched the cavernous building we decided was once some kind of art gallery. There was a lot of ground to cover, but by the end of the day, still no sign of Takimaru. Maybe he made it back on his own while we were out here? We can only hope so. It's getting late. We should get back ourselves. Did we already kill the... yeah, I think we've killed all the commanders save for Del Shaw now. It's already dark by the time we got back to the school. Now let's run in the courtyard when we arrived, waiting for us. It's Takimaru. 4 of them shook their heads. No. He's still not back. What could have happened to him? I'm telling you guys, it's the curse! It's the only explanation that makes sense! Didn't say anything. Because I thought Gaku was right, of course. Just no longer had the energy to argue this point with him. Yeah, it's just best to ignore Gaku in the majority of routes. Alright, okay, we're skipping days in the 84, okay. See, I'm glad they're doing this now, unlike when on the other branches of Web Strip. Day 82, morning announcement plays. Man, I don't know what to do today. I guess I'll just do this thing. And then it closes and then goes to the next day. Morning announcement plays. Okay, I'm going to keep doing this thing. And then goes to bed. It's like, there's no reason for those things. So, I'm glad they had some decency to be like, yeah, nothing of importance happened, so we're just skipping those days. Wish they did that for other branches on this route. All through day 82 and day 83, Hiroka and I kept up our search for Takimaru. And thank God they didn't go like day 82 and then, had this screen. It's like, we kept searching for Takimaru but couldn't find anything. Fade to the evening screen. We kept looking, still nothing. Fade to the night screen. Couldn't find him, went back to the school. And then, rinse and repeat. Thank God they didn't do that. Same went for day 84. No matter how hard we looked, though, we never found a single clue to our friend's whereabouts. We staggered back to the school that night, more disheartened than ever. As usual, we asked the others if there was any... This is weird. This is like a very close up to them. We usually have like the wide shot of the thing here, so this is an interesting shot. I asked the others if there was any news when we returned. One look on their faces was enough to answer that question. But then, something new happened. I heard a noise behind me. Footsteps. Took a deep breath and turned around. And standing there before me was... Takimaru? Takimaru?
Oh.
I don't believe it. No way! You actually made it back? Takimaru! You're possessed by a gi, aren't you? Where the heck have you been? You're so worried. I'm glad you're back, though. Losing another fighter would have been inconvenient. Takimaru? Yeah? Sup? Takimaru, are you okay? Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. Don't I look fine? No. Not even a little. Are you hurt anywhere? Do you need to go to the infirmary? Of course not. I'm telling you I'm fine. Takimaru walked past us heading toward the dorms. But when we turned to watch him go... Oh.
Takimaru, what happened to your back?
This is a... There's something funny about this CG to me. It's like, what the fuck?
My back?
My pussy and my crack?
Oh, this? It's nothing. I fell.
I find it hard to believe a simple fall could cause injuries like that.
You think so?
Is that all you've got to say?
You need to get those wounds treated. Doesn't it hurt?
Nah, not really. Anyway, you guys mind giving me some space? I'm beat. I want to go get some rest.
Takamaru began moving again and disappeared to his room. What was that about? Glad he's back and all, but he's acting weird. Is he really okay? No, he's possessed by a fucking gi. Either that or he's like dead, but they're able to like keep him. The gi that possessed him is the dead one, so. Oh, damn it. Fuck. Didn't even read that. Maybe he's just tired. He'll be fine once he gets some rest, right? No one spoke up to answer that question. It was something we'd have to find out for ourselves. Del Shah should be attacking us today? No, 86 I think is when he attacks us. Or is it 87?
Troops, time to rock. Get ready for...
How'd you like your breakfast, Takamaru? Was it good? Yeah, I guess. Takamaru, how about you and me do some training later? Yeah, I guess. Takamaru, is it cool if I punch you right in the face? Yeah, I guess. Okay, he is so not okay. Takamaru showed us his back earlier. His wounds were completely healed. No, he's a gi. I was still worried. Yuriko, I think we should call off our search for the box for now. And Takamaru in this condition and all.
Oh.
I understand, but there's one last place I'd like to try first. Got some kind of hunch?
Oh.
Yes, I just thought of it this morning. I want to at least check it out before we take any breaks. Will you come with me? Where's Nozomi? She wasn't in the cafeteria. It's hard to tell with all the rubble, but this is where we found the shrine, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this might well be the place where Kako first opened the box.
Oh?
I should thank you for telling me about the old invader legends. When I heard those, I got to thinking. The threat of the boxes of calamities was serious enough that the invaders saw a need to pass those stories on to later generations. Yeah, I guess so. That's why the legends are still around today. That being the case, maybe there's a warning here where the box was kept too. It's not a sure thing, but I think it's worth checking. I think you're right. I just hope we find something this time. Guys, is that the wind? I'm assuming that's the wind, so. Yuriko and I got to work shifting through the rubble in what was once the shrine grounds. And eventually, you literally found a warning. Fuck you. Here, I found a scroll. Good job. If it was kept here, there's a good chance there was some information we can use. I entered the shrine and unrolled the scroll. packed with strange writing I couldn't understand. Though it did look just a little familiar.
Oh?
Good thing we know someone who can read this. Yeah, let's go ask him.
I see.
Oh. Did you find out anything new? Sort of. This is definitely a document about the boxes of calamity. I'm sure of that much, but... But what? It's written in code.
Huh?
In code? Yes. It's been deliberately made more complicated and difficult to read.
Huh?
If they went to all that trouble to keep this information secret, it must be important. It'll probably take me several days to completely decipher it, though. I'm sorry. Don't worry about that. We know you're going to be doing your best. And that said, the faster you finish, the better. Hiroko! I understand. I'll get it done as fast as I can. Thank you. We'll leave it with you then. This is progress, right? We can't say for sure until the scroll's deciphered. At the very least, it does feel like we have a chance to move things forward now. All because of you. Thanks, Hiroko. I didn't really... Oh. What's the problem, Takamaru? I saw something streak across the sky just now. Huh? Oh, was it one of those shooting star things?
Oh?
Perhaps. It was gone before I really knew what I was looking at. So, are we still taking a break from looking for the box? I don't think searching blind will do us any good. Let's wait and see what the scroll says. Hiroko and I went our separate ways and returned to our rooms. I had a feeling I was going to sleep well tonight, for the first time in what felt like a very long time. For the first time in forever. I must have been pretty tired for the last few days, because the time I woke up, the sky was already sinking below the horizon. Hiroko and I did manage to tell everyone about the scroll we found, though. Just like that, night fell and the day was at an end. So day 87. Just as I was starting to get an early night, I heard it. Yeah! That's Gaku's voice. Flew out the door like a bullet from a gun. What happened? That was a scream I heard. On the roof I saw Hiroko, Shoma, Tsubasa, and Nozomi. Looked around and from the darkness it appeared. Oh! Okay.
What is this?
What's
Yeah,
happening?
Takamaru's possessed by the gi. He's got it in his eyes.
No way!
Quiet. Don't talk. Just get your infusers and...
Ugh! You idiot!
He's looking right at me!
Shit.
Takamaru charged at us in a bizarre manner, crawling his way there on hands and feet. He's got a new outfit on too, which is kind of cool.
Shoma!
Bye, Shoma. Shoma ran right into me first, then Hiroko, trying to escape and knocking us both off balance. Because of that, the one who ended up shoved to the front of the pack was Tsubasa. Oh no!
Tsubasa!
Move, Tsubasa!
Frantically pushed toward the front, but couldn't make it in time. Takamaru forcefully charged towards Tsubasa.
I'm sorry, Takamaru.
And then in the next instant, she hit him with a wrench. Oh! Way to go, Tsubasa. You blew him the fuck up. Huh?
Huh?
What
What was...
Takamaru's body just... blew up?
Tsubasa? Did you?
Yeah. I blew him up.
Way to go.
You? But how?
With this.
A remote control?
I made it from Sirei and Nigo's disassembled bodies. This remote has a switch to activate the bombs implanted in our bodies. I made it without knowing if I'd ever need it. But I never imagined I'd have to use it. Like this.
And you walk around with something like that on you?
Then perhaps the most dangerous one among us is Tsubasa.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Takumaru, I'm sorry.
Wait, what about Gaku? Rush over to the fallen Gaku to check his condition. And we knew immediately that he had lost too much blood to be revived. Shit. Not even Gaku. Motherfucker. Hey, what do you suppose that is? What? Hiroko was staring at Takamaru's body, or rather, what was left of his head. My eyes followed her gaze. There, nestled amongst the brain matter, among the strewn bits of flesh, I saw what she was talking about. Is it the gi? Yep, it's the fucking gi.
What is that?
It's moving. Does that mean it's alive?
I can only guess that it was inside Takamaru's head. And that would explain why he acted the way he did.
So, it's some kind of parasite?
We can't say for sure.
Maybe everything that's happened up until now was because of that.
But why was it in Takamaru's head?
It could have possessed him while he was out searching.
And hey, can't we bring Takamaru back to life now and he'd be totally fine?
We still don't know anything for certain. Except for one thing.
Put that thing in a fucking jar!
We can't let it live. So.
With that... Oh, fuck. Hiroko marched... With that, Hiroko marched over to the strange creature and stomped on it with all her might. Creature allowed an eerie death cry, and before long, it stopped moving. I don't know, can we bring Takamaru back and be totally okay now?